Hello, Internet. Havoc Prime here, and today we're going to discuss the evolution of religion. Now, religion is not something that just came up overnight, it's something that developed over time. Now, you may be wondering, what does this have to do with me? I have my own beliefs. I'm going to believe what I'm going to believe, regardless of what you say. So, why should I care what? Why should you care what I say? Why am I making this? Well, in the end, it all boils down to getting a new perspective. I'm just offering some alternatives. So, religion in and of itself should all lead to everyone being happy, everyone getting along, and everything falling into place. Unfortunately, in the real world, that's not likely to happen. So let the flame wars begin. Now, when we last left off in our little holy war, we started looking at how science and religion don't see eye to eye a lot of times. But human history is a bit more complicated than we give it credit for. So, when you look at it, religion and science all develop from this common tree of mythology. So, what are the myths coming from? And what is religion for? Well, I guess that would be a good reason to have it. But religion comes from the concept of worshiping these objects like the sun. Eventually, we give them a personality, a form, an identity that we can relate to. Some of these identities are more animal like, and we create large pantheons. And this is where we develop polytheism, or multiple gods. And like the Greek pantheon, or sometimes we overgo it and we wind up things like the Hindu pantheon. That's a lot of gods. Or we have monotheism, we have only one god. But where would any of these gods be without our primary antagonists? Or, in a lighter sense, our trickster prototype. Like, say, for instance, Loki, the god of trickery who tricked the gods and, for his trouble, got tied to a rock with a snake dripping poison on his head. Yeesh. Or Prometheus, who tricked Zeus and brought fire to mankind to aid them. And for his trouble, he got chained to a rock and had his liver eaten by an eagle every day. Hey, that's not nice. Or say, for instance, Lucifer, who, because of his actions, tempted mankind, giving them the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, allowing us to create our own destinies in a sense. And for his troubles, he will be chained down for 1,000 years in a lake of fire. Am I the only one noticing a pattern here? Maybe it's just me. But even in the Norse mythology of the Norns, the three women who guide fate, or the Greek mythology of fates. Wait a minute. There's no difference. Even in modern media, say for instance in Star Wars, Anakin taking off his helmet so that he could look at his son one last time is a reflection of Hector removing his helmet to look at his son one last time during the Trojan War. Heck, we don't even bother changing the mythologies for Thor. We just draw it straight from the narratives. And if you can't see the Greek pantheon in this, I'll spell it out for you. Yeah, that's it. Even the Norse End saga of Ragnarok draws parallels to the book of Genesis when it says that in the end, a man and a woman shall be the only survivors from an oak and an elm tree, which draws many parallels to the Genesis story of Adam and Eve. Some say that this is actually where that came from. And we haven't even scratched the surface on the similarities that Christianity has to Mithraism or the parallels of Jesus in Muslim and Christian views. So, to recap, If you've enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And your comments will decide what I talk about in the future. So thank you.